a lot, maybe even 50 times tonight because they don't run the football. I don't really think they put an emphasis on running the football. I think the Ravens will have a slightly better team, Skip, and when you look at it, the Ravens have the ninth best third down offense and the ninth third down best defense. The Bucs are 26th in third down offense and 24th in third down defense. They can't stay on the field. They can't get off the field. The Ravens should have a slight advantage there. The Ravens are the 12th in red zone offense, 26th in red zone defense. The Bucs are 26th in red zone defense, 31st in red zone defense. So when a team gets into the red zone, Skip, guess what happens against their defense? They score, which is something that you normally don't see from a Bucs defense. They're normally very good. They normally make you kick field goals.
Yep.
Now they're giving up touchdowns when teams get down there. And the Ravens pass rush after 5 sack performance, they're 6th in sacks with 20. They can pressure. I think they're 6th in pressures, 9th in pressures. So not only do they get to the quarterback, and when they don't get to him, they pressure him, make him throw the ball a lot sooner than he wants to. So the Bucs are going to be without Russell Gage, Cameron Bray, Antoine Winfield Jr., Luke Gedeke, although you don't think that's a big loss, Luke Gedeke, Carlton Davis, and Sean Murphy-Bunting. And then Skip, in the 4 losses, the Bucs have yet to come back after being down at the half. So, and the Ravens, we know the Ravens normally start fast. Their problem is being able to hold on to those leads once the fourth quarter hit.
Yeah.
But I think this is going to be a very, very close ball game. I think the Ravens will win this ball game. I'm going to say they win. I say a low-scoring game. I say they win 2019.
Okay, Shannon Sharp. Today, you got me. Today, after sleeping on this, my heart only whispers Tom Brady to me, but my head is screaming at me, Ravens, Ravens, and more Ravens. The Ravens are favored by 1.5 at Tampa, and they should be, because right here, right now, they are a much better football team. The Baltimore Ravens lead the NFL in takeaways. They're tied with Philadelphia, 14 takeaways. That's horrifying to me. Going into a game like this,
Right.
Brady hasn't thrown interceptions, but still, they feast. All you need to know about the Baltimore Ravens is, through the first 3 quarters of all the games they've played, they are a plus 66 in point differential. So they have outscored their opposition over their first 3 quarters by 66 points. Think about that. In the fourth quarter, they are a minus 46. They have been outscored in the fourth quarters by 46 points. That is dead last in the NFL. The plus 66, it ranks 3rd in the first 3 quarters. So they're a top 3 team for 3 quarters. They are dead last as a fourth quarter team.
True.
Okay, what's going on? Why is that? I went deep into my podcast that just dropped today about how much Lamar is going through with his contract negotiation, how deeply it's impacting and affecting him, how he has been occasionally disengaged in meetings and practices during the week. But in the fourth quarter, it looks to me like maybe he presses, and yet it's not all on him because the defense has just caved in the fourth quarter.
Is that all of a sudden, Skip, the defense, they can't get stops, and all of a sudden Lamar and that offense can't stay on the field. And he's turning the ball over in the fourth quarter, too, now.
He is turning the ball over. So what do I know about Tampa Bay right now? I told you earlier this week, their offensive line ranks dead last, 32nd in the National Football League in pass block win rate. That's it.
It's kind of hard, Skip, if you're a passing team. Your offensive line is dead last in that category.
And it's even harder when your quarterback is 45 years of age, and to a fault, he's going to get rid of the football because he knows he can't take big hits now.
No.
He doesn't want to. He's beyond that. He's past that. The point is that if the interior blocking breaks down quickly, he's just going to throw it in the dirt, throw it in the stands. He's just going to throw it away. And if receivers do get open, he's not going to get on the ball unless he has reasonable protection. So that's what you're going through. I read a big analysis that was very well done in The Athletic yesterday, and the headline is Diagnosing the Bucs Problems. Interior blocking, lack of speed are impacting Tom Brady because receiver, they don't have any speed. And the one guy they signed who has some speed is Russell Gage, as a slot receiver. He's out tonight.
Right.
I keep telling you, Chris Godwin doesn't look the same to me coming off complete ACL reconstruction.
Skip, it wasn't like he had Tyreek speed before the injury.
He didn't. He had medium speed. He's a possession.
A big possession receiver.
Yeah. And Mike Evans can trick you occasionally on a pump and go, but he doesn't run by people.
No.
And it's become clear that Scotty Miller can only trick you. Like if you ignore him, if you don't honor him, he can run by you. Okay, but he can't beat you underneath. He can't beat you with run after catch.
Right.
So he is failing Brady. It sounds like Julio might be a game time decision tonight with a knee, but
why on a short week?
I have no idea.
I would keep him out, and now I got a full 10 days.
You got a full 10 days, and to your point, Luke Gedeke is a rookie. He was drafted as a right tackle, got forced in at left guard. I'm going to remind everybody that Tom Brady lost a Pro Bowl left guard and a Pro Bowl center, and in went the rookie Gedeke, who's been a disaster, got pulled the other day, and now he's hurt.
Right.
And now they're going to have to fit in there Nick Leverett, who is undrafted in his second year out of Rice. Well, is it going to be any better than Luke Gedeke? I doubt it.
I think Donovan Smith, I think he came out in the Carolina game.
He did. He's not listed as not going to play, but the point, to your point, look, there's no Gronk, obviously, and now there's no Cameron Brate, and they're saying he's got a bad neck injury. It could cost him the rest of the year. I mean, it could be career-threatening.
Might cost him his career,
okay? Because I remember your brother went through similar, and guess what happened? It stopped what was going to be a Hall of Fame career prematurely, right? And then I look at the secondary. Carlton Davis is out. He's their best corner by far. Antoine Winfield is the heart and soul. He's the quarterback of the defense.
He's playing on the Pro Bowl level this year.
So he's gone. Sean Murphy-Bunting was a starter last year. He's the third corner now. They said maybe game time, but it sounds like he's going to be out. Well, help me out here. What's to like about this? I can't like any of it. So obviously there's no AB. They can't find any Edelman Amendola for Brady to trust and to be able to go bing, bing, bing to. So
they tried Cole Beasley. But after the first game, I said, Skip, he don't want to get hit anymore. You could tell. And Brady lost his mind because Brady hit him on it was 3rd and 7. And he started falling and got 5 yards, and Brady I remember thinking to myself, that's a guy that doesn't want to get hit anymore. It won't be long.
I got it. How did they beat Patrick Mahomes in the Super Bowl? They got after his tail. They were all over him all day long. They now rank 23rd in pass rush. Okay, so they're not getting to the passer. So help me out. And then I watched the Carolina Panthers run them off the field. So their signature, their run-stopping front, it's not stopping the run.
They do. Skip, something. There's a disconnect because if you watch them, Skip, you see holes that, bro, this is high school football. Somebody's got to fill that gap. You can't have if somebody's in the A gap, somebody got to take care of the B and the C. And they got gaps. I mean, they're running the zone read, and nobody is getting over the top. No one. I'm like, bro, you got 2 guys, 1 guy for the back, 1 guy for the quarterback. And both guys go, and Chuba Hubbard goes for a touchdown. Okay.
And the flip side of that is the Tampa Bay Buccaneers ranked dead last in running the football. And we saw playoff Leonard Fournette, try 3rd and 1 and 4th and 1 and couldn't make an inch. 3rd and 1, 4th and 1, 0 and 0.
You know what running is. Running the football, Skip, is an attitude. You got to want to run. Because a lot of times, Skip, you run the ball, you hand the ball off, you get 1 yard, or you hand the ball off, you get no yard. They're like, hell, we can't run today. But it's got to be a commitment.
It does.
Just like you commit to throwing the football, just like they say, you know what, we're going to call 50 passes. You can call 50 passes. You can call 25 runs if you want to. But they get frustrated. But they built their offense. When you got Tom Brady, you built your offense around throwing the football. And so anytime you don't have success early, the problem, the thing that they ran into when they played Dallas, they had success early running the football.
They did.
So they were able to stick with it. When they don't have success early running the football, they say, the hell with this.
I think Leonard Fournette took so much criticism in the offseason because of his quote-unquote weight gain up to 260-ish just before they opened camp. And I thought on opening night, he said, okay, watch what I do. Watch, maybe he's 250 at that point, but watch what I do at 250. And he ran wild on my Cowboys. That was the last of that. They don't have it anymore. And remember, Gio Bernard is on IR, and he used to be a big target,
Right.
even a red zone target for Brady,
yep.
because he can run. He's got real quicks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He was a good third down back for him.
Okay, so they don't have that. They're not throwing it to Fournette because he doesn't look like he has quite the burst he used to have. My little man out of Vanderbilt, Keyshawn Vaughn,
Yeah, where the hell is he?
He's playing special teams. So is it possible? Remember, you only had a couple quick practices here,
Right.
so you can't really turn it completely around.
Right.
Would they try to feature him and get him a couple swing passes, see if they could bust him loose? I don't know. You need to do something different because you're playing with both hands tied behind your back on both sides of the ball. It just doesn't because you're decimated and your quarterback's not getting any younger. I still think he's just playing pretty well. You think he's just played garbage?
Yeah, I don't think he's playing well at all. I think had Tom Brady, even though with the line influx like it is, even though the injuries that and the receivers that's been in and out, had Tom Brady been playing like he played last year, Skip Bayless, they're not 3-4. They're just not. And he hasn't been what he was last year. Tom has been off. And people look at the numbers. The man has the third most attempts. He has the 16th most touchdowns. Third most attempts. He's thrown the ball 200, almost 300.